Now, Nigerians are continuing to react to the decision by the central bank to redesign the high denominations of the Naira, a move ostensibly made to fight inflation and the menace of black money. The latest of the more vocal reactions has come from the Conference of Nigeria Political Parties, or CNPP, which is the umbrella association of all registered political parties and political associations in Nigeria. The CNPP has thrown its support behind the move, congratulating the CBN for checkmating fraudulent and subversive activities, saying that it's only the beneficiaries of the proceeds of crime and politicians who intend to fund things like vote buying and the financial inducements of electoral officials that would kick against the bank's decision. It said the timing was right, as there is no better time than an election year to make such a move. Well, for more on this, I'm joined now in the studio by the Deputy National Secretary of the Conference of Nigeria Political Parties, or CNPP, James Ezema. Thank you very much indeed for coming in.
Thank you very much.
So just remind us again of what your reaction is to this move by the CBN, especially as it relates to the upcoming election.
Yes, thank you very much. The CNPP took a look at the interest of the nation as regards the forthcoming election and decided that, look, this is a golden opportunity for the country to get it right, both economically and politically. Because for the CNPP, it gave us a win-win situation, whereby we win on the economic side, we win on the political side, in the sense that it will offer the country an opportunity to sanitize both the political space and the economic space. A situation whereby you have virtually 80% of the money that's supposed to be in circulation stashed out somewhere, doing nothing, producing nothing, yielding nothing, and people are just waiting for election day to come and bring those money, to come and buy votes and spend on things that will not, lead to production. So these are the things that we looked at, and we said, look, this is a policy that should be supported at this time, especially the time it came, because it made it impossible for certain individuals to just keep money in their houses and waiting to come out and buy votes. And also, we are happy that the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, the EFCC, they came up with their own statement indicating that, look, this is something that we have to do something about, that they will be on the watch out for people who will be bringing out some of this cash. And some people have argued, oh, no, the policy implementation will be expensive. Yes, certain things you have to do for the sake of country. There are sacrifices to be made, to save a situation sometimes. So when you look at those issues, you discover that there's no sacrifice that is too much for security. There's no sacrifice that is too much to save the economy. Because
and the EFCC likes that idea because the politicians or whoever it is will now have to explain where they got the money from, basically.
Exactly. Because some of our fears is that, if nothing was done, you will discover that certain individuals who must have gotten their money illegally or through certain kind of illicit funding will end up occupying political positions because they have too much money that they don't know what to do with them. They just spend them on election day, buy people here and there. We saw what happened during the primaries of some of our political parties.
But you're, of course, presuming that simply because this move has been made, the people who move around with large amounts of cash are not going to find a way around this.
Exactly.
This new move. I mean, that's a presumption you're making, because as we mentioned yesterday on this program, the politicians, who have a lot, or whoever who has a lot of money, can simply change their money to dollars, can't they? And then I mean, they've got till the 31st of January to do that. So if they took the bulk of their money and went and changed it to dollars, they would get past having to put it into a bank to get the new notes. And they'll simply wait until the new notes come out and they'll go and change their money. I mean, the Bureau de Changes have, bank accounts. They pay large amounts of money into their accounts and so on. And it wouldn't be a big deal for them to be the conduit via which this money is still kept with the people who own them.
Yeah. We understand that, and that's why in the statement that was released, we called on security agencies, even though the security agencies, the anti-fraud units of some security agencies, of security formations have indicated interest that they were going to do something about the kind of funds that will be coming out. But we specifically said that, look, security agencies, the FCC, the ICPC, the police fraud unit, and all the units and formations that are concerned with financial crime should beam satellite, spatial satellite on each aspirant especially, and to see that, look, these people do not go behind the scene or follow the back door. That's why we also called on the CBN to ensure that bank managers are monitored so that they don't take cash to the houses of these people to go and exchange for them. And then we also called on individuals, whistleblowers, to be on the watch out. This is a time to show patriotism. It's a time for us to save the country, save the economy, because there's nobody in Nigeria that is not feeling the impact of the bad economy.
Right. So this is basically
a policeman.
Yeah, of course. So this is basically one step, this move that's been made by the CBN. There are lots of others that are needed in order to ensure that the electoral system, particularly, is kept clean, basically. That's the point you're making.
Exactly.
Okay. James Ezema, who is the Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the Conference of Nigeria Political Parties, I want to thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.